Hi, this is Vera and welcome to HowToExpo.com. On our menu today, spicy chicken and onions. It's a gorgeous Indian recipe.
To print this recipe, visit HowToExpo.com.
3 pounds of chicken, skinned, 2 large onions, finely diced, 5 tablespoons of plain yogurt, 1 bunch of cilantro, finely chopped, 2 inches of ginger, finely chopped, 1 jalapeno, finely diced, half teaspoon of turmeric, half teaspoon of paprika, or if you want to go a little bit spicy, you can use cayenne pepper, 2 teaspoons of cumin seeds, salt to taste, and some vegetable oil. To start this recipe, in a deep fry pan, pour about 3 to 4 tablespoons of vegetable oil. First thing we're going to do, once the oil is nice and warm, is drop in the turmeric and the paprika and just toast it a little bit. Get all those flavors infused. This will take a minute, if that. Once the oil is nice and hot, take several pieces of the chicken. I'm using chicken thighs, and it does have the bone in. Fry the chicken in batches. And make sure that the turmeric and the paprika with the oil covers the chicken. Basically, what we're doing here is sealing the chicken. We're not really cooking it. After about 2 minutes of sealing the chicken, flip it over. Nice color on there. About 2 minutes each side should be enough. Remove the chicken and put it into a dish. And add the rest of the chicken and repeat. So this batch of chicken is also complete. Lower the heat. In the oil that we cooked the chicken in, drop in the onions. I'm using 2 large onions, finely chopped. Put the heat back up. So with the onions, drop in a couple teaspoons of cumin seeds, 1 jalapeno, finely chopped. Now I take the seeds out, but as I said earlier, if you like it spicy, keep the seeds in. In this recipe, I'm actually using 2 inches of ginger, fresh ginger, but I'm only going to put about half of it, so about 1 inch of finely chopped ginger at this point of the recipe. I'm also using 1 bunch of cilantro that I've chopped finely, but I'm going to only put in half of the cilantro at this point. Toss it around and cook on high heat until the onions are translucent. It's been about 5 minutes or so, and the onions are nice and translucent. I'm going to pour in a little bit of water, just a little bit, maybe about 2 or 3 tablespoons full. Now that the onions and the sauce is ready, it's time to add the chicken. Pour a little bit more water on top. I'm going to cook it covered for 15 minutes on medium-high heat. We don't want to burn it, so just keep your eye on it. So 15 minutes has passed, and as you can see, the chicken has released a lot of liquid. Let's give it a mix. At this point, I turn the heat off and just let it cool down for a few minutes. While the chicken and the sauce is cooling, I've taken a small mixing bowl and added 5 tablespoons of plain yogurt, and to that I'm going to add 3/4 tablespoon of cornstarch and mix that together. And just set it aside for about 1 or 2 minutes until the sauce cools down. So the sauce is pretty cool and the chickens have cooled down a little bit. Opened up a little spot, and just slowly I'm going to incorporate the yogurt into the sauce. And this will thicken up the sauce. So now that we put the yogurt into the sauce, I'm going to put the heat back on. Let it cook uncovered until the chicken is cooked and tender. Cooking it uncovered also helps the sauce to thicken up. Sprinkle some salt to taste. As you can see, the sauce is thickened up. If you want to let it thicken up even more, just continue cooking it. After cooking it for about 10 minutes more, I add the rest of the cilantro that I had reserved from earlier and the rest of the ginger. Cook for another minute or two, giving it a gentle mix. Reducing the heat to medium. It's done. We're ready to serve. We're ready to serve it. Just pour the sauce right on top. You garnish with a little bit of cilantro on top. And we're ready to serve.
To print this recipe, visit howtoexpo.com. Hi, I'm Mariette. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to cook chicken gizzards curry. For this dish we need 2 medium chopped onions,